Welcome back to This Week on FIFA, our weekly roundup of everything FIFA related. Subscribe if it is your first time here. You're the only one who isn't subscribed. Trust me. Drop a like down below. 1,000+ likes is always the goal. From FIFA 20 news to EPL Premier League action to Foot Birthday, bore off. Let's get into the roundup of FIFA this week. This is an exciting week. So FIFA 20 Pro Clubs, right, I would never lie to you guys. I would never clickbait you guys like this if my sources were not legit. This information has been floating around for a few days now, and I stress guys, if this wasn't being told to me by a number of quality sources, I wouldn't be talking about it. Change really could be coming to FIFA 20 Pro Clubs. That's right, the menus are brand new, green. We've got green menus, no more blue tint, we're done with that. Thank God they've... Okay, that was a joke. Relax. Microtransactions. I've heard from multiple sources they are coming to FIFA 20. In this video on screen right now, I explain why microtransactions are essential for any EA game to develop and progress. Click the link in the top right-hand corner right here if you do want to check that out. Because I know a lot of you will be skeptical hearing that word microtransactions. You, like me, probably hate what's going on with Foot and how heavy they push these packs and just trying to make as much money as possible. I would hate that to come to pro clubs. But from what I have heard, Apex Legends, Fortnite, that sort of style is what could be coming to FIFA 20. That means mainly cosmetic and not game-changing microtransactions, which to me is an amazing thing. Don't get me wrong, I would prefer it if it was all free, but that's just not the world we live in. EA are a company that wants to make money. They're not going to produce a game where they don't do that. If these microtransactions are cosmetic mainly, or like battle pass style with content that you can constantly get from it, like we see on Fortnite, I will be a happy little YouTuber. If microtransactions do come to this game mode, like these rumors that are finding their way to me seem to be saying, change will finally come. Like, you can't ignore a game mode that has microtransactions in it. The reason pro clubs and career mode have never developed is because they're not monetized. EA focus on Foot because it's monetized. It makes them all the money they could ever need. Glitches like the 99 rated pros or friendly invites not working for 3 months cannot exist on pro clubs if it is monetized. It basically guarantees attention to the game mode. So I've also heard a lot of talk about 11 versus 11. Now that's something that I've pushed on this channel a lot, but I've heard the term regionals floating around, which means there's going to be qualifications from home for events, and just get in my bed. That is amazing. I stress guys, again, this isn't some bloke with like 12 Twitter followers telling me this. He's got 13. Now, I know that EA are struggling with the logistics of these events, as 11 players are hard to fund, they're hard to organize, fly out, accommodate, etc, etc. We have kind of dispelled that myth slightly in the past, seeing that basically if a Foot event has like 120 players, if you had 11 teams of 11 come out for a pro clubs event, it's the same amount of people. I believe that Fortnite has led the way for esport competitions in terms of prize pools, and we've seen that there's so much better rewarding over there. EA should be looking to copy Fortnite's style of prize pools and events. The last thing I've heard about FIFA 20 Pro Clubs is playstyles and new hairstyles coming to the game. Look, it sounds like there's going to be an overhaul. It sounds like big change is coming. I've talked about this before, right? Kickoff mode was completely polished with all of these new game modes they added to FIFA 19. So that's done. They can't really add much more to that. Ultimate Team is the cash cow. It makes the money. But again, they make changes and additions to it all the time, but they're not going to completely dedicate all of their time to FIFA 20 Ultimate Team in terms of changing the entire game from what it is now. The layout of Ultimate Team on FIFA 20 is going to be pretty damn similar to 19. We all know that because it's proven that it makes the money and it works. The journey is not in FIFA 20. That has been completed. That's taken so much of EA's attention for 17, 18, and 19. That trilogy is now out of the game. What do they focus on? You've got career mode and you've got pro clubs, and I really do hope they focus on both of them. Pro clubs has by far the most potential in an esports side of things, and esports is where the money is at. It's where gaming is going right now, competitive. Now, I have spoke with other people in the EA setup for esports and events. I've spoke to people at the event for the grand final last year that have told me when they've queried about clubs in the past, it's all been Ultimate Team. They've never had a focus on clubs, but this was, you know, FIFA 18, FIFA 19 times, so times might have changed. Pro clubs would complement Ultimate Team. They could run 11 versus 11 events alongside 1v1. They don't step on each other's toes. People are interested in both. And it literally would just boost up the entire FIFA scene, in my opinion, for FIFA 20. But of course, we have to be realistic. And although I've heard these from fantastic sources, I wouldn't be saying it again if it was just some idiot on Twitter who had messaged me. This is big news for pro clubs, but we have to stay grounded. We've been let down before, guys. Foot makes them so much money. You have to ask yourself the question, why would they change? To summarize, guys, I've heard playstyles are returning, 11 versus 11 competitions are coming, and microtransactions in a similar style to Apex Legends and Fortnite will be coming to FIFA 20 pro clubs. If that's true, I tell you what, the game mode that we love will change forever. It doesn't mean it's perfect. They need to fix the gameplay, the touches, the goalkeeper animations, timed finishing, La Croquetta's just doing everybody. Stupid things wrong with this game at the moment, but this will revolutionize pro clubs and take it to where it needs to be. If you love this game mode, guys, keep putting the pressure on people on Twitter. It doesn't mean hating and abusing community managers or Ultimate Team YouTubers. It's not funny. It doesn't get any progress for clubs, really. You just make us and yourself look like an idiot. But if you see people like Mini Minter tweeting stuff like this, get behind it, retweet it, show him some support. If you see me tweeting about clubs and it's something relevant that you want to see changed, respond, tag people, get involved. I've been talking to massive members of the community in the DMs recently about clubs. They know the potential it has. Maybe FIFA 20 could be the year we finally get what we want. God, I've been uploading clubs since FIFA 11, imagine. So the EPL is this Friday. Good luck to all the players involved. Special shout out to Adam Ryan and F2 Techs, of course, people who we stream and have played clubs with in the past on this channel and know. I'm hoping to get down there, speak with some of the guys I know, Richard, Brandon. It's close to me in London, so hopefully I can get down and speak to a few people there, but we'll see what happens. I know Vizza's going down. I know some other surprises on the way, so, I mean, they're probably not going to let me in the building. Let's be honest. But if I do get in, I'll get down there and spread the pro club's joy. I'm like a broken record. It would be great to see some pro clubs, 11 versus 11 EPL standard things in it. I mean, how good would that be? How good would it be to represent your own club at pro clubs? So, Foot turns 10 years old today, and to be honest, I'm going to touch on this for about 8 seconds. Bore off, I don't care. Centre-back Ibrahimovic, striker Van Dijk. Some of you might think it's cool. I think it's a money-making scheme, and genuinely just bore off. It's boring. Oh. Whilst I'm recording this video, Article 13 passed, so I have to blank that out. That out. This out. I don't know, Ewan McGregor, you got to be blanked out. This is future videos for you. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's WOJCC, and I'm talking about it a lot more there. Pretty much every one of your favourite creators is talking about it. EU has apparently passed the Article 13 today by 5 votes, so that's fucking great. And it basically means you can't distribute any content that isn't your own. I don't own FIFA. I don't own pro clubs. Can't make videos on it. But anyway, guys, that's been this week on FIFA. Short of speaking about anything else, I've had a tweet that absolutely banged. My phone's been blowing up all weekend, 25,000 likes. If you do want to follow me on Twitter, it's WOJCC. All my socials are in the description. This has been This Week on FIFA, and it might be the last ever video you see from me now that Article 13's passed. So just please help me get to 100k and subscribe. That would be great. Every single Tuesday we drop this episode. We're streaming pro clubs live tonight on the channel, 11 versus 11. So if you are new and excited about everything I've been speaking about, make sure you tune in tonight and check out the video, the stream, 8:30 PM, high level 11 versus 11 pro clubs. Drop a like on this video on your way out, and thank you so much for tuning in. Massive change could be coming to FIFA 20 pro clubs. Get excited.